couldn't breathe. The way you can breathe out of water, so too could I breathe the surface air.
My greetings.
The widely hated, feared embodiment of doom goes wherever the ever-weaving fates decide, and none but they can anticipate his arrival.
He sure knows how to make an entrance.
Princess?
Peace, Lord Moros.
To you.
Thank you for visiting me last night, Lord Moros. So, hypothetically, if I were to complete a certain incantation that somehow loosened the grip the three fates have on my birthright, how angry would they be?
Please understand, Princess, that I am not at liberty to give advice on matters such as that, not even hypothetically. I trust I've been sufficiently direct in putting it this way?
In other words, we shouldn't be talking about this at all, and I assume all risk for my actions related to any potentially forbidden incantations that I've learned.
Yes, that covers it.
Melinoë?
Can I suppress my illness on the surface? Whatever gleams with gold shall soon be found.
As you say.
By light of moon, together, let us shape reality.
What else?
Moonlight guide us.
All of us. You visited the surface. I can't imagine that played out particularly well. At least you made it back at all.
It was draining. Even at night, something about being under the stars, I didn't know there were so many. It was more than I could take. You were right.
A lesson learned and an experience gained. The fates themselves do not want you up there. What shall you do?
I have an incantation to complete. I don't need to stay forever on the surface. I just need to hold on long enough to make it to Olympus.
Ah, then you seek to improve this aspect of yourself without rejecting it outright. I see how that may work.
It has to. Nemesis must have a head start.
Evening.
Moonlight guide us.
We'll find that the good witch always figured you would make your way up to the mortal realm. Once you were ready and the situation called for it. Well done.
She warded the pathway there, until such time as I had the means to pass through. But the climate on the surface is another matter.
Your underworld birthright stuff getting in the way? A curse, not just a blessing, it would seem. Well, if your witchery got you this far, surely it can aid with this predicament.
That's the plan. You're a good girl. Greetings, Father. I should be able to increase my grasp.
A death-like pallor emanates now from the arms of night, or one of them at least. Their fate-wrought thirst to separate immortal souls laid bare.
The gathering of ancient bones. The onion. The arms of night.
Get over here, young one, right now!
Salutations.
Hey, you're brave to venture through that previously warded gateway, but come on! You underworld types aren't cut out for surface life. Unless, perchance, there is an incantation that could help.
I think there is, Commander. Except, it calls for reagents that can only be found up there. But how am I supposed to gather them before the incantation is complete?
Mayhaps just make a run for it, I don't know. So what if you can't stay long? Just grab what you need and get out of there.
It's not ideal, but... Farewell, Commander. Beginning assignment.
A little birdie told me Doom himself showed up where you reside. While that bodes ill for you, and perhaps for us all, at least he's quite the looker, isn't he?
Wow.
You are summoned.
I'm ready.
When I created life, I had my doubts. Would it invite more problems than it solved? I would be curious to see. Thus my experiment continues to unfold. Its outcome, yet uncertain.
Almighty chaos, with your experiment so vast in scope, what can one individual achieve? The quandary you mentioned when first we met. What would you...
Spawn of Hades, I ought to clarify I do not care for idle talk. Ask me no questions. Respond only when prompted, or when necessary in the absolute. But above all, do as you will. If that is your wish.
Coin for Charon. Does Skewer take you all? Thank you, Deskira. A boon.
We've been locked in conflict with Kronos for so long that we've begun to doubt that anything can meaningfully change. I wonder, Flower, can you truly rid us of this blight?
Now. have to do this again.
Oh, Hecate's your teacher, is that it? Known her since I was probably your age. Right, proper dame. Been far too long since last we saw each other, come to think.
Be not afraid. See you in the crossroads. Got you. A moondrop. Together we shine, sister.
Shine on.
Shine for me again tonight.
You dispelled the Crossroads Surface Gateway wards. Traverse the veil between the world you know and this one that I look upon each night. Perhaps our plan required this new phase. Now. Dark side.
Laughable.
First I heard our last best hope for stopping Kronos was the second-born of Hades and his queen, I said. Wait, who? So then they had a girl. The Titan must have struck your father's house right after you were born.
Surging on. More whispers. For my arcana. Thorn Weepers. My staff. Lord Charon? Lord Charon, Moros returned. He's joined us at the crossroads. Now we've no fewer than 3 mighty sons of Nyx within our ranks. Granted, one's always fast asleep. Forgive me, I must not have understood. Hypnosis of greater use this way. Headmistress awaits.
What to discuss?
You must wear that veil so as not to betray your disappointment, Headmistress. All these failures, yet you still do not admonish me.
Oh, silence, Melinoë. For your setbacks, I've boundless patience, but for your petulance, I've none. You ought find a better catalyst for such inner turmoils, as I lack sympathy for them.
That's fine.
I stalled your doom as long as I was able to, Princess. But it was not sufficient. Forgive me. The engraved pen I gave you has its limitations, I'm afraid.
I got farther than I would have without it, Lord Moros. So I'm grateful to you and to this power you've bestowed. I know I could have put it to better use.
I know the same. Perhaps the reason I am here is so that you might reach your destination with this pen, or discover that you don't require it. Now let us both return.
Until then,